Hello my friends, John Morgan here, just doing my little afternoon walk in a cemetery near my house. And I want to share with you 3 new reasons, brand new, spanking new, maybe new to you, maybe not, but 3 new reasons to take action. So let's look at the reason that it's not to take action, which is the reason that pretty much always people take action, which is to produce a result. Good reason to take an action, but sometimes, if I'm not sure I'll get that result, then should I take the action? This can be a source of procrastination, that reason. So let's come up with 3 other reasons, 3 new reasons to take action. The first is, this is the lowest hanging fruit, all right? They're gonna get better, so stick with me. The first is, whether it works or doesn't work, I get to learn something from what happened. So I take an action and there's some result or non-result, but I get to learn something. So if you actually thought that if it actually mattered more to you that you could learn than whether or not you got the win from the action, then that would actually be a reason to take the action. It's like, well, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know that I'm gonna learn something, so that's exciting, that's motivating, so I'll take the action. Okay, great, lowest hanging fruit. That's the first reason. Let's look at a second reason to take action. If you think about your life, most of the great things that have happened have been the result of an action within a context or situation that only was because of another action you taken that resulted in that. And if you go back 2 more steps, you realize that that was only the situation because of another action that I took. And so the great things in your life might not always happen on the other side of a great action or profound action, but just from taking action. So look, the thing that doesn't produce momentum in life and lead to unbelievable things, serendipitous events, is the lack of action. Serendipities only happen as the interruption to a plan. They only happen when you're in action. And so what if a reason to take action was not for the direct result that you hope that it may produce, but what if the reason to take action, what if the second reason to take action was by being in action, I create the possibility for the unimaginable. I create the possibility for something fucking crazy and magical to happen. But it only happens if I'm in action. Only if I talk to people could some crazy meeting happen and lead to some crazy event. If I don't talk to people, guaranteed nothing will happen. But if I talk to people, that could lead to something that leads to something that leads to something. So what if every action I took wasn't for the result, but it was the things 10 steps away? And what if I engaged in activity in life to participate in the magic of the unfolding of life? And it's like, well, okay, great, so let's try this on. There's an action I can take. What am I going to do? Well, I'm going to take it because I'm going to learn something. I just want to find out what happened so I can see what I learned from it. Cool. I'm going to take the action, not because of what happened or might not happen here, because I want to kick this domino because I want to see what happens to all these dominoes out there in this big line called the future of my life. So that's 2 reasons to take action that are not about the result that you may or may not get when you take the action. What's the third reason to take an action? Well, this one's my favorite. Every time I take an action, it teaches me who I am. First off, if I take an action with immediacy from having the insight, it teaches me that I am immediate action. See, my actions actually inform me about who I am. My identity is produced through my thinking, but even more than that, the experiences that I have, the actions that I take. Who I think I am is a habit that unfolds from me witnessing my own activity. So I act to teach myself who I am. It's not just about learning about things out there, it's about the unconscious, subconscious, automatic learning. I teach myself who I am. If I take the action of going to the gym every day, what I find out after a couple of weeks is I'm a gym goer. It's like I just taught myself I am that through my doing. And so, wow, what if a reason to take action could be because by taking that action, I teach myself who I am. If I take an action that's moral, that's ethical, that has integrity in it, I teach myself that I'm a person of integrity. If I take the action of cheating on my spouse or partner, I actually teach myself that I am that. And the potential for me to not be that in the future just went down because that's who I am, that's who I've become. How do I know that? I look into my past, what did I do? That's who I am. And now I have less choice to be anything other than that. So when I have consciousness around the potential to take an action, the best reason to take that action, if it's something congruent and coherent with who you want to be, is because by taking it, you be that. So you add weight to the character of who you are through the actions you take. Or you add weight to a new character if you're taking actions in the direction of somebody else. So look at that, 3 reasons to take action that are not for the result they may produce. Number 1, you're going to learn something, especially if it doesn't work. You're going to learn more if it doesn't work. The second reason is because by taking the action, I'm stalling because I can't remember. The second reason, help me out here. The third reason is it teaches you who you are. The second reason is, oh yeah, fuck, the dominoes. The dominoes. So, those are 3 good reasons to take action. Go take some action for those reasons and actually experience what it's like to be in action for those reasons instead of the old ones. What might I get if I do this? Fuck, let that go. That's not a fun way to live. It sucks. You know, everything's about zero sum. Is this moment going to be useful or not useful, worthwhile or not worthwhile? Fuck, man, everything that you could do can be a blissful experience if you actually weight your reason for doing them in these kinds of ideas and reasons other than whether I win or lose right now. My name is John Patrick Morgan. Thank you for being here. I love you for watching this video and for being with me this whole time. If you'd like to have a conversation and have some support in creating more in your life, reach out to me. Go to my website, jpmorganjr.com. Sign up for my Creating Insights by email. We summarize these long videos, 5, 6, 8 minute videos into like just short bite-sized emails. We get just the nugget. So, and if you want to join my year-long creator circle, hit me up. We'll talk. We get to be in conversation every week for a year. It changes who you are. Much love. Bye for now.